Good morning. It's 9 a.m. Friday, April 14th. Welcome to the Good News, live at 9 on Facebook and available later on the YouTube
Friday,
channel.
April 14th. Welcome to the Good News, live at 9 on Facebook and available later on the YouTube
Friday.
channel.
We're echoing.
Why are we echoing?
Well, I just deleted what came up on my end, so hopefully we won't echo anymore. So as I was saying, please be sure to comment in the chat. This is a presentation of the Allen Park Presbyterian Church, and it wouldn't be a Friday morning if we didn't have technical difficulties.
Absolutely, absolutely. Good
Hi, everyone.
morning,
I'm
everyone.
Suzan Maxey, and my co-host is
Kerri Van. And I am kind of laughing because last week, everyone thought that Sue slept in, and that's why we didn't have our show. But I'm here to publicly announce that it was me. I just had a major freak out that morning. I think it was all the Easter stuff and all the services. And so it was not Sue, it was me.
I was ready to go, man.
He was ready to go. So I apologize for that.
I went back to bed, so
Very, very much.
okay. I got Kerri's text. Well, Deanna got Kerri's text and hollered, "Mom, check your text." And I read, I'm like, "Oh, okay, I'm going back to bed."
So I do apologize for that, friends. I don't know what my problem was, but I got over it and then I felt bad. So good morning to Patty Johnson and Amy Bowerman and Sandy Sauerbeck, Norma Joan. She's my other mother. Barry and Margot are watching. Judy Martin. Hi, everyone. There's a new thing about sending 200 stars. We need to figure out what that means. Probably involves money, right? Hi, Deanna.
Oh, no.
So we have had, hi, Don Jones. Everybody's popping in, Sue. I don't even know if we did our regular intro. I work at the church, you're an elder, I'm a deacon, blah, blah, blah. We do a lot of good stuff, right, Sue?
Yeah, and we babble on Fridays.
Yes, we're babbling on Fridays, but
We really would like to have a guest. If you would like to be a guest, or if you have a burning desire for a, interview, if you'd like to watch an interview with a certain person, give us their name.
right. We've both been really busy now that Easter's over. It's kind of a little bit of a quieter time.
Yeah.
So Sue and I are going to be recruiting. We like to fill our calendar out at least 6 weeks so we can advertise everybody who's going to be with us. So if you'd like to be with us as a guest, it's super easy for you. You're on a Zoom meeting. We do all the technical problems and create them.
We do all the technical difficulties.
Right. All you have to do is be on a Zoom meeting with us, which you can do from your phone if you have to. So if you have an interesting story or anything along the lines, or you know of someone, please let us know, because we'd love to interview you and have you on our show.
If there's something particular you'd like to know what's going on at the church, put it in the chat. And if we know, we'll tell you. If we don't know, we'll find out.
Exactly. And I guess I've been wondering, because I was with Norma Bentley last night, because we do grief share, and we were talking after. And I had admitted that I haven't even been outside this week except for Monday.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
You really are a hermit, aren't you?
I am.
I've at least been outside. It's 80 degrees out there.
I'm a workaholic. So I'm wondering, viewers, what have you been doing? Have you been doing yard work? I don't think anyone's gone swimming. It's a little earlier, too early for that. But what have you been doing, enjoying this? Hi, Kevin Vaughn. I wonder what you've been doing this week so I can be jealous, because this afternoon I'm definitely going outside to do something. Yes, Judy Martin said we're the Brook sisters, as in babbling. I love that. Change our show to the Brook sisters show. I love it, love it, love it, love it. So while we're waiting to find out what people have been doing this week, I don't see anything yet, but it takes a few minutes for that comments to populate. Let us know what you've been doing so we can talk about it. Let's talk about church stuff.
Right.
There's a family
going on Sunday night. Well, there's something going on Sunday morning, obviously. Worship. You want to come out to the 10 o'clock service, or if you watch online. But then in the evening, there's going to be a family movie and pizza night. It's at 4:30 in the fellowship hall, and the movie is supposed to be Babe. You heard it here first, I think, because I've been asking, what's the movie? What's the movie?
Yes.
So now we know.
There is a sign up for pizza, but I haven't gotten that link yet, so don't worry about it. It's a free event and they make money for the mission trip by selling concessions. So if you buy pizza or candy or whatever they have, bottles of water, that money goes to the mission trip. And it's not that far away now. If you
No,
think about it,
no.
it's the third week in June. There was a popcorn fundraiser. I know there was a couple people that had those out. Deanna was one of them. It was a quick fundraiser and you were able to make 50% of your sales. So that was good. And we're getting to the point. Ooh, we have some comments. Amy Bowerman's been doing yard work. She put up this symbol. Margot and Barry saw a bald eagle at Lake Erie Metro Park. That's super exciting. Good morning, Jim Barry, Allen Park Chamber of Commerce. We always love interviewing you. You're welcome back. We'd love you to come back and talk about those renderings that are making news about Allen Park. So, Jim, hit us up. Sue and Deanna got their taxes done.
Yay!
Yes. Judy had to buy a new TV. That's not an outdoor thing, but also something that needs to be done. So family and movie night is Sunday night. Our food pantry is doing really good, getting our April shopping special items. Things are coming in. Everyone's doing a really good job. Thank you so much. Food pantry is twice as big now. Norma's been sitting outside with her dog Simba and reading her book. She loves doing that. It's a really good mystery. So I know she's going to be out there soon, reading her book in the yard with her fun new dog.
Oh, it's a new dog, huh?
She has a fun new dog, Simba, just a big baby, and she loves going out with him, and so that sounds fun. We have a couple. Let's see. Patty would love to hear about all of the things the memorial committee does for an interview. Oh, bingo.
Right.
Bingo.
Yeah.
I already have a request in with Linda Wolf, so we will definitely get on that. Thanks, Patty. What a great recommendation. What a great recommendation. Waiting back to hear from them myself about something Deacons related. So April 22nd is going to be here before we know it. That is Earth Day. The youth service team has gone to the DeQuinder Cut down in Detroit to do a cleanup project. So if you're interested in that, you're going to have to get up early on a Saturday morning, be at the church at 9:30 and bring some work gloves and $5 to get a treat at the Eastern Market. Woohoo. So they have 2 vehicles, so there's plenty of room. So if anybody wants to go and help the youth service team, that is something that you can do, and it's not too late to sign up. Yes, Norma is also texting me to make sure I get outside today. That's like my backup system. We made a pact last night to make sure we get outside. Crazy. It's gonna be cold by Monday, so we have to take advantage of this little.
You told me before the show started that they're seriously predicting
Snow.
the S word. Oh my gosh.
I don't know about here, but they said
Maybe
snow.
Camp Wakanda.
Maybe. No one's, well, I think there is a work camp up there right now, so hopefully they are having better weather, because I talked to one of them last week and they were moving drywall and different things across the ice at Camp Wakanda. That was 2 weeks ago. So we're hoping that they don't have to deal with that today.
Yeah.
Yep, Deanna said the farmer's market opens up on the 21st. That's a Friday across from our main
I
church
wondered
building.
if she was going to comment.
Yes, Judy could use a cleanup project in her yard. Yes, youth group used to be so big about going around and helping people. Joan went and watched her granddaughter Peyton's 8th grade softball team smoke Trenton. Hey,
Oh, all right.
hey Trenton, poor Trenton. That's fun though. Oh, I loved it when my kids were in sports. That was so fun. You got to go out and watch everything. That's a fun thing to do with good weather.
Oh yeah. I like Deanna was in soccer when she was really little. Those kids, I mean really little, preschool, kindergarten, first grade. They are so much fun watching them little kids play soccer, because whenever the planes go over, they stop and they all look up.
Right?
It's like, okay. Or they find a dandelion and they have to pick it up and they all have to gather around the dandelion, you know.
So cute.
And of course, if there's a 3-inch puddle, they all have to go stomp in it.
That's so fun.
It
I
was
know
so
I
much
wa-
fun.
I
The
did
only
watch
thing I
my
didn't like was when it rained because they still played when it was raining. So all of us parents would sit there going, "Oh, please let it lightning so we can go home."
yes, a lot of my youth group kids were in soccer and we sat out there in every kind of
Oh, I
weather.
know. That was the hardest part is
Yeah,
whenever it rained, it was like, oh, I'm sitting there soaked.
Sandy Sauerbeck is walking at the village today. That sounds like a beautiful, fantastic thing
Cool.
to do. Happy Friday to you too, Ken Woods. Ken or Karen, I'm assuming it's Ken, but it could be both.
Yeah.
Interview with a trustee. Sure, we could find a trustee to interview. Absolutely. Matt Carlson is the president of the trustees, but he probably wants to get a little time under his belt before we bring him on our show and start questioning, right? Yeah, there's a lot of people we still haven't got to. Good morning, Elaine Doran. Nice to see you. And two graduates from high school for 2023. Great idea. All right. They're doing our job for us, Sue. I'm gonna write all
Yeah,
this
there
down.
we go. I knew that's all we had to do is just put it out there and
Yeah, get a couple
church family would
recommendations.
bring it back to us.
We're doing something, everything's on April 22nd this year. We are
What?
doing,
Like
we're,
it.
we're kind of starting a new thing, but it hasn't officially started yet, but it's rather cool. There's gonna be a special ringing of the carillon at 6 p.m. on Saturday, the 22nd. And it's going to be in memory of Susan Hill's sister. And it's gonna play 2 hymns. So that will be there'll be a notice in the bulletin about that. We haven't gotten all the logistics out on how we're gonna roll that out yet, but we're going to do it because it's her birthday and it'll be really cool. So when you hear 2 hymns being played next Saturday, you'll know it's in loving memory of Carol Hayward. So how cool is that?
That's pretty cool. Yeah.
That's pretty cool. I love the bell tower and the lights, Carolina, everything getting put back in working order. It's amazing.
So
never-
twice a month, well, we just did ChristNet, I know, but you have an ongoing project with ChristNet, right? Twice a month, you're doing lunches at the warming center, right?
Yes, I am. We will be doing them again. I say I like I know how to cook. I'm like a sous chef and a cleaner. We will, I don't even know what today is. What is today is
14th.
yes, we'll be back on the 28th. And then since we took the 1st and the 4th Fridays, we'll be back on May 5th, which is Friendship Day. Our last one, Amy Bowerman, her sister Karen Sealback, made the food and it was delicious. It was cactus chili and we had peach cobbler. There was fruit. We gave them bags that our Sunday school had helped. We finally passed those out for Easter. It was delicious and they really love us. It's so fun to do this every month. I love doing this ministry.
So, all right. So what is cactus chili? Did you go hack down a cactus and boil it up or what?
It wasn't like your average chili. It was like so hearty. And Amy bought these fun containers that had lids, so they put them in there. And it was just, it had like 5 pounds of hamburger in it. It was really, really good. Everybody loved it so much. Judy Martin made cornbread that went with it.
Yeah.
It was really good. And then Nancy works with Grace Church and she's gotten donations of potatoes, cheddar cheese, hamburger, donut holes. And so even one of their workers gave her a donation of $20. So I mean, I love people that love to do this kind of stuff and it all kind of works out. It's been really fun. I really love doing this.
What kind of help does your team need? I mean, do they need money or food or hands to come help, or how can listeners
maybe
help?
all of it really, because
All the above, eh?
yeah, if you have something extra, like all of a sudden you have all this extra food for some reason or something you don't, all you have to do is contact Nancy Atkinson or Amy Bowerman, tell them what you have. So we'll take donations of food. Yeah, 8.5 pounds in the chili. That's how much hamburger was in there. So if you want to make a dish, like you're really good at making cheesy potatoes, you don't mind making a dish for 40 people, they'll pick it up from you in Allen Park. Money obviously is always good. And if you want to come and help, if you just want to be there and see what happens, we usually cook right in their commercial kitchen. We serve. It's just like doing Christnet when we did it at our church.
The dinner's just
Yep, we eat lunch.
not spending the night, it's during the day. Yeah.
Exactly. We eat lunch with them and then we clean. And sometimes we use real dishes, so there's a lot of cleanup. Sometimes we don't. But if you want to come and hang out with us, just let us know. Because our team, like every single one of us is not there every Friday because other things come up in life. So money, food, if you want to make a dish, you want to make cookies, you want to help in any way, just let one of us know. And we're happy to include everyone in this. And we do it twice a month, every month. Hi, Barbara Wolf. She's a little bit late. It's good to see you.
You were mentioning about money. If we could get back to the mission trip, I know they've done quite a few fundraisers or whatever, the popcorn and the going out to eat. But, you know, if somebody is not into the popcorn or coming to the movie night or going out to eat or whatever, they will accept cash. I am sure of it. So if you'd like to help and you just want to throw a couple dollars at them, that would be helpful. $5 to buy a gallon of gas. Hopefully he'll buy a gallon of gas still in June.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah, you can always give to any of our ministries. We take Venmo, PayPal, and our Shelby. And if you go on our website, there's a pull down and you can designate your money towards anything. So you can always give to any mission. And we do
and memo, make sure you put in there what it is you want. If you're putting it for something specific, then put the memo in there. So Margot knows which bucket to put it in.
Right. Barbara Wolf, you did not miss the movie night. It is Sunday night at 4:30 in the Fellowship Hall building. And it's at 4:30. I think I just said that. Judy explained how you can do a donation. She got a $60 donation from a friend. He's not a member. She's a neighbor of the church. And she brought 2 hams for the lunches, 2 hams. And $40 went to the Honeycomb Food Pantry. So that lady gave her a donation, and look how much that is going to help. That is a lot.
Yep.
Cindy or Ann Winslow said, pray for Barb Shute. She's in the hospital having a procedure done today, which I'm kind of sad that Barb Shute didn't tell me that because we talk all the time. The movie is, we will pray for Barb Shute. The movie is the movie Babe. Movie Babe is what they're playing. That's an oldie but goodie. For sure. So I'm looking at our sheet. What else? We have the service project, a lot of stuff going on the 22nd. It's also the day that we're having a memorial service for Scott Johnson.
Yes.
Yep. So that's at noon. So that is going to be a time to pay your respects and celebrate Scott's life. So that's also happening on the 22nd at noon, I believe. All right.
And well, then the next Tuesday, which is the 25th, Presbyterian women are going to be having a gathering business meeting at 7 in the church parlor. And all are welcome to join us. We're going to have discussions regarding the missions that we wish to support, the church and community activities and projects that we want to participate in. And of course, our holiday extravaganza craft fair. That's going to take place the second Saturday in November, like it does every year, which this year will be November 11th. It's in the Fellowship Building. It's the 32nd annual. And I realize that that's 7 months away, but believe it or not, planning has already started. So, and we definitely need your help. So please come join us in the parlor on the 25th. And it's not all business. We do have some fun. We have refreshments, fellowship, and we definitely have fun. So if you need more information or whatever, you can always contact me. I'm in the church directory, or the email address for All Things Presbyterian Women is appw@allenparkpres.org. And then also something else for Presbyterian women is the PWPD, which is the Presbyterian Women in the Presbytery of Detroit. They're having a spring tea. It's spring, Kerri.
Spring tea, yay.
And that's going to take place on Wednesday, May 3rd. It's going to be at the Second Mile Center of Detroit. And the program is called Women Who Inspired Us. Oh, isn't that cool?
It is cool.
May brings thoughts of mothers and mothers figure in our lives that we can be grateful for. Do you have a special memento from your mother, grandmother, or aunt? Maybe a hat, apron, handkerchief, or piece of jewelry? Bring something you have or a story from the life of an inspirational woman, and we'll share them with each other. So that's going to be at the Second Mile Center, 10:30 to 1. Includes sandwiches, sweets, and tea. And there's no cost for this tea, but a free will donation will be taken to support the Second Mile Center activities. If you want to attend that, you need to get your reservation in by Friday, April 28th. You can contact me at the email already sent, and I will send them all into the contact there. So.
Yeah, and I did put that email in the chat. Diane, Barb Schute's daughter is watching. Yes, her mom will appreciate the prayers. As soon as I get off of here, I will send a prayer request to Pastor Tim, and he will pray as well. Diane, please keep us posted on what's going on. All right, lots of stuff happening. It's fun to be involved.
Yes, it is.
We just went through some crazy years in our life.
Oh, yeah. No, really?
Yes, when we can get back together and do things, every time you do a mission or an activity or do something, you make new friends. You make new friends that maybe you saw sitting across the sanctuary, you didn't know who they were, or you just didn't know anything about them. I learned people's love stories, people's life stories, everything doing ChristNet and sitting overnight with people, doing youth group and being in bands and the North Lawn. We do that in the summer. We get to sitting out in that blazing sun for 8 hours or whatever we do. You get to know people really well. And once you know someone, you can't unknow them. It's a new friendship. So I highly recommend getting involved. It's just really fun. I love it. It's the best thing ever. Best thing ever.
I don't know. Do we have anything else going on at the church that we can think of?
Let me scan through.
It was so busy last week. It's like, this is kind of a.
I know last week.
Huh?
Yeah, last week when we had so much. Well, I mean, Pentecost, we're working our way through. Every Sunday after Easter is still in the Easter time.
Yeah.
And then we're heading over to Pentecost, which is on Memorial Day weekend. So I don't know how that's going to play out, but we got to hope for the best. I know people are going to be opening up before you know it. They're going to be opening up their cottages up north. We just had spring break. I don't know. Yeah, Barbara Wolf said we're catching our breath. Absolutely. I don't know if anybody, a lot of people were in Florida in the last week or two.
Oh, yeah. There were a lot of people that went to Florida.
Yes, there was a lot of people gone. So, I mean, the roads were like empty. I was here and it was empty. I think there was a weird spring break this year. I think it was like the week before Easter. And then the kids had to go. That was strange.
Yeah.
Ooh, Amy just did some breaking news. Baccalaureate's on June 7th.
All right.
Yeah, somebody asked me about that just the other day and I did not know. So that is very exciting. We have quite a few seniors, youth group kids that are graduating this year. And of course, that's open, I believe, to other schools as well.
Oh, yeah.
So we are looking forward to that. That is always a wonderful event. They go to college and it just goes so fast. Before you know it, I have youth group kids that have already completed their first year of college. Like, how did that happen?
Yeah.
So fast.
It keeps going on, keeps marching on, doesn't it?
So keep your eyes out, open for information on baccalaureate. It's good for people to come and support. You don't have to have a graduate. It's a nice service.
is.
So make sure you jot that down, June 7th. It's normally at 6, maybe 6 p.m. I'm not sure. Ann said prayers for her sister Janet. She's in hospice and kidneys are shutting down. I am heartbroken and nothing matters right now. Her husband has dementia. That is so very sad. And of course, Barry and Margot, prayers for Pastor Tim. He's going through his immunotherapy treatments. He does them after the devotions on Thursday, so he can recuperate today and get back on track for Sunday. So we're hoping that he is doing well. Prayers for Ann's sister Janet. It's at 5:30. Baccalaureate's at 5:30. Yes, Gail Lee said, didn't I just finish youth group just yesterday? Yes, time goes fast. Former youth grouper, Camp Wakonda kid. Absolutely. Well, Sue, we have unearthed a lot of prayer requests today. So we want everyone to know that I'm the congregational care coordinator at the church. I work closely with Pastor Tim. If you need anything, please don't hesitate to contact me. My phone number, my email is blasted everywhere. Message me, whatever you have to do. If you need something, make sure that your prayers are heard and we pray for you. We're going to hold every single person in our prayers that are watching today for all the procedures, for all the life-changing events that happen when prayers are needed. Please know that God is with you and we're holding you all in prayer today. So thank you for letting us know about the prayer request, all the great ideas you guys had. We appreciate it. Sue and I are going to get on it. And we got to stick together, friends, because that's what we do. We're a church family. So if you need something, please reach out. Otherwise, we will be praying for all of the people that we've mentioned today.
Yep. Our scripture today is Psalm, let me get it up here. I can find the right buttons. There we go. Psalm 37, verse 4. Take delight in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart. And I thought it looked nice and springy there. So
That is very springy, very springy. So friends, I know that sometimes times are hard and sometimes it's like waves. Sometimes it's crazy and the waters are flowing all over the place, and other times it's peaceful. Try to take a moment today. You can pray outside as well as you pray inside. Make an effort to do something for yourself today. Self-care is very important. If you need anything, again, please reach out. We'll also pray for Judy's friend, Judy. She has a severe femur fracture. They worked together for 30 years. And Judy didn't hesitate to run right to the hospital and spend the day with her the day after that happened. So friendship is important. We love you. God loves you. And you know we do as well.
Yep.
Thank you so much. Enjoy the sunshine. As Barbara Wolf said, have a blessed weekend and enjoy the sunshine today.
Yep.
We love you, friends.
Yep. God loves you, and so do we. Till
See
next
you
time.
soon.
Bye.
We'll see you soon.